How's it going, everyone? It's Adam from Lifeguard, and today I'm back with a brand new lifeguarding video. If you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of lifeguarding content about how to pass the course, how to pass the pre-test, basically everything you need to know about becoming a lifeguard. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video if you're new to the channel. Now today's topic is going to be all about being respected, how to enforce rules, how to get people to listen to you as a lifeguard. One of the most important things as a lifeguard is to prevent things from happening. It's all about prevention. And if you struggle to communicate with people that are doing dangerous things, then accidents happen, which will cause you to get involved and force you to make more rescues and more saves. So the best thing you can do is get people to listen to you so that accidents do not happen. It's a lot more rare, and so that you can make sure everyone is safe. Now, the first thing that's kind of like a passive way to get people to respect you and to get people to listen to you is basically experience. The longer you work at a certain pool or a certain beach or a certain lake, people will recognize you. They'll know that you've been part of that program, part of that system for an extended period of time. And just like that, they're more likely to listen to you because they'll recognize you and they'll know you. So this calls for you don't have to do anything special or anything in particular, but it's just to remind you guys of how important just experience is and kind of building up a reputation. The number one key to get people to listen to you, something that you can control, something that you should do, is learning how to project your voice. If you come across not really confident, kind of quiet, kind of shy, they have trouble hearing you, or let's say you blow the whistle but it's kind of like quiet and weak, they're more likely not going to listen to you in comparison to someone who's very authoritative, projects their voice, has good eye contact, even though you're wearing shades, so you're kind of intimidating to begin with, projects their voice, very straightforward, very professional, very calm, cool, collected, just tells it how it is. They're more likely going to listen to you. So just a quick side note, I'm not saying that every single person that you say to stop running is going to be a pain and not going to listen to you, is going to question you. All the places that I have worked at, typically they're like teenagers. You're going to get a couple kids that you see a lot that are just harder to deal with than others. So this is just a way for you to be consistent and be able to make sure that every single person, no matter what age, what type of personality person it is, everyone kind of listens to you and respects you. So back to what I was saying, projecting your voice is game changing. Really try to vocalize, really try to speak loudly and get people's attention. That's like so important, is using volume to get people's attention. Now, another really good trick is to get to know the swimmers or the frequent swimmers at a pool or whatever you're working at. The majority of my lifeguarding career, it was at a summer camp, meaning I would teach swim lessons to a lot of the kids that would swim. So I knew a lot of them. So once you have that kind of connection, they know who you are. Let's say you're like their swim instructor, or even you're just a lifeguard at like a typical lap swim type pool. Just having a conversation, getting to know them on at least like a surface level will really help them listen to you and respect you. And this also really helps because you'll know their name. So you can just call them out and be like, hey Nick, stop doing spins. Hey Nick, slow down, stop running. Hey Nick, let go of your friend, like stuff like that. You can say their name and they'll look at you and they'll be like, okay, yeah, you're right. Now, if you don't know the person's name that you need to get their attention, typically a loud whistle blow will do the trick because everyone kind of looks, but maybe you're kind of in like talking distance. What you could do is you can say, like, if it's a young boy, you can say, hey bud, hey buddy, excuse me. If it's like a young girl, you can say, hey sweetie. That's usually what I say. I just try to be very nice. I don't really want to like intimidate them so bad, but typically for the older age groups, intimidation is a really good way to kind of get them to listen to you. So just looking them in the eyes with a pair of sunglasses, that typically does the trick. Bonus tip, a lot of people when they're doing something, they'll typically know that what they're doing isn't really allowed. Meaning all you have to do is eye contact. If you just look at them, because they'll be looking back at lifeguards if they know they're kind of guilty, all you have to do is look at them and they'll feel like, okay, like they're on to me, I'll stop. Obviously it's good to communicate the rules, but if you know this person, they've been there for a long time, they always swim at this pool, then it's something that they already know, so it's not really you have to communicate like it's a new swimmer. So overall, kind of just put this all together, just take control of your space. So you're a lifeguard, you're running a pool, you want to illustrate to them that you're in charge. And the way to do this is by maintaining professionalism, obviously being nice. Like, I'm not telling you guys to be all business and not have a personality and not be nice. You definitely want to be friendly, but just know when something is serious or there's something going on that could escalate and lead to your involvement, like maybe a rescue, you have to jump in and save someone, you have none of that. You want to get that minimized as soon as possible. So it's great to use your whistle. It's great to vocalize it. If you have to, get up from your chair, move closer to the situation, address it. Do not sit back and let things happen, because that's when accidents happen, which forces you to make rescues. So as a lifeguard, you don't want to have to jump in the pool every single day, especially if it's a cold 60-degree day that's windy and you're wearing a hoodie. You have to jump in and ruin the hoodie, and then you're wet, and then it's windy and you're cold. It's just not a good time. So a way to prevent this is to really emphasize prevention. And prevention is all about vision, seeing things happen, and putting a stop to it before it escalates. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you all in the next lifeguarding video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.